The Leviathan is the first big bad necromorph bad guy you're going to have to kill if you want to keep Isaac Clarke alive. And like a lot of things in the amped up remake, this boss fight works a little differently than it did before, so if you're having trouble, stick with us, we'll help you out. The biggest difference in the Leviathan boss fight in the Dead Space Remake is that you're fighting it in true zero gravity. Gone are the days where Isaac stuck to the wall and had to dodge tendrils by jumping. This time, you're going to have to keep him moving and buzzing around like the annoying fly he is to see off this gargantuan disgusting monster. So make sure you're stocked up on medpacks, bring your plasma cutter and pulse rifle, and get ready for a battle. At the start of the fight, the Leviathan will take a swing at you with one of 3 giant tendrils. You'll know which one because it'll shriek at you before it makes its move. So keep your eyes on them and listen out for your cue to get out of dodge. They're simple enough to avoid, but just make sure you leave enough space on either side of you to jack up your jetpack boosters and sprint out of the way. Moving normally is too slow and it'll leave you open to a smack around the chops. Once you've dodged out the way, you'll see each tendril has a weak spot around its base, a pulsing yellow pustule of grossness. Fill it with as much ammo as you can muster, or better yet, use the red explosive canisters scattered about the 0G area for maximum damage. Those 3 tendrils dealt with, we go to phase 2, and the Leviathan's mouth opens up. Yeah, it's disgusting, and it's probably best not to think about what those projectiles are actually made of. Its weak spot is another yellow pustule in the centre of its mouth, and the easiest way to avoid getting hit and hit back is to catch the balls of gunk the Leviathan throws at you and lob them right back at it. If you get the timing right, you can sneak your thrower back underneath the next projectile and deal continuous damage while preventing any of them from hitting you, all while saving yourself some ammo. Between throws, use your plasma cutter or your rifle to fill it with lead while you can. Once it's taken enough of a beating, it's time for phase 3. The lights go down, making it a lot harder to see where danger is coming from, and you'll be put on an oxygen timer as the Leviathan releases toxic gas to try and finish you off. And just in case that wasn't enough for you, this time you'll have to deal with the 3 tendrils and projectiles being thrown at you. The key is not to panic. Focus on the Leviathan's weak spot in its mouth. It's honestly best to try and ignore the tendrils, especially if you have some medpacks, since dodging them takes time you really can't afford. And plough all your ammo and effort into getting as much damage as possible onto the boss's weak spot. With enough projectiles and pulse rifle fire, the damage will eventually add up, and the Leviathan will be sucked into the dark void of space where it belongs. And that's it. Job done, it's time to head back to gravity and see what the rest of the Ishimura has waiting for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop a like if this video was useful for you, and if you're looking for more hints and tips to help you survive the Dead Space remake, check out these videos here.